Hello, my people. Today we're going to talk about why you cannot win in terms of giving advice to women and African women, for that matter. When you are giving them advice on how to behave in a relationship, how to treat their man better so that the relationship will have a smooth run. You know what I mean? But you cannot win because for them, no matter how you present it, they will most of them will say like it's tone is how you use your tone. It's not the language now. It's about tone. It's about your tone. Like you are very harsh, you know. But we know that this is not this is this is this is this is a lie. This is not true. It's not about tone. No matter how you package it, no matter how you say it, these women will find will find something to complain about in your speech. You know what I mean? Because those women, they don't like correction. They don't like to hear that they are wrong. The only thing they want to hear is when you praise them, when you say they are the best, they are the best of women in the world. That's what they would like to hear. Because I was watching one of our African sister analyzing one of our African brother that talk about when if he has everything together working for him and he's getting married and he's taking care of this of his woman financially and otherwise, he have to control that woman. You have to see what type of who is chatting. You have to know his password. You have to know all the friends she has. Nothing will be like hidden from him. And this lady, this our African sister, listen to the talk, and he said after listening to the guy, he said the problem, he agreed with what the guy said. If you're taking care of your woman, you have to control your woman. But the problem is the tone. She said, "Is the tone like the tone?" But to be real with you, it's not the tone. It's not the tone because I've seen some of our good African women giving good advice to these our African sisters. Some of them that doesn't behave properly, and they are still having a backlash. You know what I mean? This our African sister that are like you can say maybe you can call them feminists. They are coming to attack those women. Verbally in their comment section. And these women are saying it, they're saying, look, why are these people attacking me? They are, they are your fellow women. And it's not like their tone, those women, their tone is harsh or something like that. But now they're just coming after them, you know what I mean? Because they believe that these women are pro men, they're supporting men, you know what I mean? But it's not. These women are trying to give good advice because they're not telling you they're not telling you to go and do something wrong bad. They're telling you how to behave so that your relationship will flourish, because now in Africa, we have people are divorcing like, it's divorce rate in Africa has skyrocketed, in the olden days, it's not like that. When somebody's married, no one is talking about the marriage is gonna fall into pieces. But now in Africa, the divorce rate is increasing. And I'm not saying that men are perfect, but if because in Africa it's different. Men, most of the time they're breadwinners. 90% of the time they're breadwinners of the family. You know what I mean? So you can cut a slack for them. Even if there's something they're doing that might not be very good, but because there's a way that they're still doing something they're supposed to do as the breadwinner. He should be able to manage that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you should stick with somebody that is abusive, you know what I mean? But if somebody, he has some, because no one is perfect, even, and men knows this anyway. But if most of the time, if a man is, because in Africa is most of the time is what the woman did that if they do some astral justice, that's why the man leave them. The man doesn't leave you because maybe, even if you insult him, he might not leave you because of that. But if you cheat or you do something else, something terrible, he might leave you. You know what I mean? So it's not about tones. It's not about how you talk to them. It's just the language. There's no way you can talk to this woman that they will accept it. Because their mind is closed. They don't think they have anything to improve. You know what I mean? So people saying it's the tone. It's not the tone. No matter how you package it, it's not. You can't win. I think it's language. It's what we say that makes them comfortable. Peace.